Hello everybody, and welcome to an episode of Minecraft something something. Super Kinky Ninja here, and I'm going to give you guys a little instructional thing on how to find diamonds, because diamonds are super important in Minecraft. So so I'm just going to go ahead and enable cheats just in case all goes to hell. And then here we're just going to go with diamonds, survival, and more world options. That should be fine, and we'll go ahead and create a new world. And while this loads up, not in the best place, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and break some stuff out, and we'll go ahead and get to getting some wood. Now I'm gonna try and get diamonds as soon as I can. That means I'm gonna try and get them in the first day. So I'm not going to be making any house, I'm not going to be making anything. Really, all I'm going to be doing is getting a whole bunch of wood and just getting some diamonds. So this is, honestly, unless you just, find a huge cave system right where you start off, the easiest way to get diamonds. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and make myself something. Do this and give ourselves an axe. There we go. Let's do this one. So yeah, I want to kind of save explaining how to do this until we actually get to the points that I'm doing it, if that makes sense. I don't want to explain everything in advance and then there's no point to you watching the video. So I'm going to explain it while I'm doing it. I just updated my Minecraft, and it looks like the cows' heads are turning like a weird white color when they get hit. There you go, and that completely destroyed my stuff. So there's a little cave in there, so I might just utilize that. I think 8 raw beef should be fine, actually. Let's go ahead and not do that. Let's go ahead and make ourselves some stone tools, because we're going to need that eventually. Actually, since I can't say that properly, let's make ourselves a stone pick or a wood pick, and we'll just leave that there for now, actually. And then we'll go ahead and harvest some of the cobblestone that's down here. Hopefully, yep, this doesn't really lead to anything, which is great. Don't need to worry about mobs. Okay, so a couple things you want to remember. This, of course, is not the most practical means of getting diamonds. Yes, it'll probably be the fastest way to get diamonds legitimately in a survival game, other than just running around and looking for a big cave, which might be faster, but again, you can do this wherever, and you're guaranteed to get you're pretty likely to get diamonds pretty quick using this method. So yeah, we are going to go ahead and make ourselves a make ourselves a stone sword now, and we're just gonna go through this as quickly as possible, taking down some more trees. This is actually pretty quick now. And what we want to do is get as much wood as possible, even more than if we were just starting a normal game, because we're gonna need a ton of it. And yeah, so the reason you don't have to worry too much about mobs the first day is because the first day typically spawns less mobs. Or I don't know if it spawns less mobs, or if it's just that since you haven't technically been through a night cycle yet, you don't need to worry about there already being mobs around. So I'm not going to waste my time with pigs, because cows have a chance of giving leather, and they're all in the area. You see what I mean, though? The cows having that weird white head when you hit them? It's awkward. I'm sure they'll fix it soon, though. So this seems like a good place to start out. Yeah, why not? I don't need all this beef, but I am going to need all of this leather, which is why I'm not hesitant. Okay, so we've got pretty much everything I think we're going to need. Raw beef, some leather. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our crafting table, and I'm just going to utilize this leather to go ahead and make some armor. Yeah. Maybe I could have made a chest plate, but there we go. Get a little bit of armor. Why can't I see the sun? Oh, it's right above. Okay. So, now comes actual stuff. I'm going to go ahead and give myself a stone pick, and then I'm going to make myself a furnace, both of which I need. And then we're going to go ahead and break this down. Nope, shouldn't have done that yet. Derp, 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 derp. Break down almost all of these. Most of these. And then we'll make almost all those into sticks. And then we can make ladders. And at this point you should know basically what we're going to be doing. Take a whole bunch of ladders. There you are. And I think that's about it. Now what we're going to need before we do anything real quick is to take some of this and burn it down. And we're going to use this. Let's give it some more. So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking the wood and I'm using to burn down some logs, wood blocks instead of wood planks, to make coal. And that's I'm doing that because it's faster to do that than to look for coal right now. So I'm going to go ahead and break out some more logs just in case we need more wood, because there's a good chance we will, because we're going to need to make torches. And we're going to need to cook some food. So as you can see, the first day is going pretty well. We're in about 6 minutes into the video, and we've got all the essentials. So that's going great. And we've got some charcoal. And we've used up pretty much all of our wood, so maybe this should just be held on to. And the charcoal should... Let's make one more. There we go. Or maybe we should just use it because we have more. Okay, so what I'm going to start doing now, and pretty much this is all we're going to be doing, is start digging a little 2x2 trench. And on one side I'm going to be putting ladders, and that's pretty much what we're going to do all the way down to diamond level. Now diamond level, I don't know super entirely. I'm pretty sure it's below 24, I want to say, but we're going to go all the way down to about 12, maybe 10, something pretty low down there. Now we want to have both ladders to make sure we're good, and then we also want to have torches. So I'm going to use pretty much all of this charcoal to make torches. So we're going to make some sticks. This 20, maybe some more. Bam. And then finally we'll use one bit of charcoal to cook some of this food, and then I'm pretty sure the rest of it is going to go straight into making more torches. There we go, 36 torches. Not a ton, but it'll do for now, and we'll just leave that to cook for now while we head down. So you're doing a couple things with this. A, what you want to make sure you have is a lot of wood, because if you're down here and you don't have a lot of wood, you fall into risk of not being able to make tools, not being able to make torches, all of which you need tools and torches. So you want to make sure you have a lot of wood. Now the idea, hopefully, is that you get down here, and this of course takes just a little bit of luck, that you get down here and you have time to hit both iron and, you know, food and stuff, so that you don't need to worry about it. So I'm going to go ahead and block off as much of this as I can to make safe zone. Now this is why this isn't practical if you're just in a normal survival thing, because you're not really making yourself a decent house by doing this. Ooh, creepy cave noise. And there we go. Got some steaks, we got some raw food, and then we're gonna go ahead and bring this furnace with us. And now we're heading down. Nope. Good drop. And this is pretty much what we're gonna be doing. I've got my crafting bench, got everything. Now you never want to break down the block that's directly under you, but you do want to dig down as quickly as possible. Now you can also do this 2x2 like that, but I like giving myself this extra little space just in case. I definitely hear something. Not sure what it is though. Maybe it's water? A squid? I have no idea what that is. I don't play with game volume very much, so with this update it must have just put up the volume of everything. No, it hasn't. So it's just barely giving me whatever sound that is. So, whatever it is, hopefully we don't run into it, because ideally we just want to get down to like level 10 or 12 and just start strip mining. So we're about 10 minutes into the video. And this is the only real boring part, because you can cave explore a lot and you can find iron and stuff, but to find diamonds you have to just completely get down there, and you know that's not always easy to do, because sometimes you're worried about running into a mob and maybe the monster will kill you, so you're like, oh, maybe I should find some iron, and then when I find iron I'll blah 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 make some iron, or I'll make some iron armor and I'll make iron tools and it'll be faster and easier. But this is the fastest way because you're not spending time doing that. Obviously it's not super safe. I don't have a ton of armor. The only armor I have is this leather stuff, and we've hit a cave. And this is where you want to be real careful, because this can either be a benefit or a disbenefit. Disbenefit, that's not a word. So what I want to do is pull out my crafting bench, and I want to make myself, now be careful, make sure you have enough whatever it is, wood to get by, and I've got quite a bit, so I'm alright with that. So I've made myself a sword, and then I'm going to keep my pick out, even though it's not a ton, and we just got to be real careful. So let's break this down, let's see what we can see. Hopefully there's a way for us to get down there without just falling, and I don't see anything. I'm going to block off this side, and then I don't think there's anything down here. Great. So just put this on this wall, and there we go. Break down this. Awesome. And now we'll go ahead and just bring the ladders back. And then we're just going to keep going because, yeah. So ideally you'd want to search through that and see if you can find some there, I see some coal, but what we want is iron. I'm not super worried about it right now because iron is pretty plentiful. So the chance of you falling, digging down this low and, not finding any sort of iron. Did I not make that pick? Ah, shit. The chance of you digging down this low and not finding any iron on your way to the diamond level is pretty low, but, I'm sure the chance is there. But putting my money on this basket. So I'm just going to keep digging down. Remember not to, when you dig a hole, make sure to look, make sure everything's safe before jumping down into it. Let's get this out. Let's put the ladders back in. Nope. It's not good. Minecraft's got new sounds and everything. Everything's been updated. let's go ahead and talk about the update a little bit. The recent snapshots and everything have put a couple things into the game. If you guys haven't seen, they're implementing horses. So we have a new mob, and we have quite a lot of stuff down there. Now what I'm worried about right now is running into skeletons because there's a lot of lava and I don't have a whole lot of armor. So want to be careful. How do I want to go about this? Yep, that's just a solid drop. And yeah, so gotta be real careful about this. Let's go ahead and put some cobble here. Place some of this. I don't want to just keep that open because I don't want skeletons to see me and just start shooting. I want to be able to see what I'm getting into. So I think digging into this wall might be a good idea. Maybe? There you go. This will let me... Oh, see some iron right there. So this is going to go a little faster. And there's another block that we can drop down onto. Go ahead and do that. So 15 minutes, we've gotten down here. Are we, Oh, we are playing on peaceful, wow. Okay, well, there you go. Totally noobed it all the way until now, but that's alright, because we were in the daylight for a lot, so... Even though that was cheap all the way up till now, you know, we did most of it. It's alright. Okay, so now I just have to be careful. I want to just jump down because I know it'd be the easiest thing. Forget it. Let's do it. There we go. Easy enough. And then we can just do that. Yep. And there we are. So, I'm going to come down and light up as much of this as I can. Want to be real careful. Just checking everything in the area. Okay, and then I want to take that, and we just want to block off as much as we can to leave this as a small area. And all I want to do is get enough iron to make a pick. That's all I want to do. There's 2. There's 3. Just get 1 more to be safe. 4. And then we'll go ahead and pull out our ladder. And there we go. Alright, so put this up here, or this up here, and then we can use a little bit of cobblestone. And then we can just block this off. Block off the water. Basically what we want to do is just keep this all safe. We don't want to risk running into mobs, we don't want to risk doing anything because we are not well armored, we don't have a whole shit ton of, you know, tools and stuff. Let's go ahead and eat some steak that we brought along. Let's see, F3, we're at level 12, so let's go ahead and just dig down a little more. Oh wow, oh, looks like we're not digging down a little more. Well, this is it. So, all we gotta do is start looking around for diamonds. Probably easier. Oh, there you go. So, found some. Just gonna hop back here. And then get a crafting, or get the furnace. Get the iron in there. Get some wood in there. That's another thing you wanted to have wood for. I think I saw a zombie. Maybe not. That's fine. And I think that's what that glubbing sound was the lava. 2. Just one more. So we're right about at the 20-minute mark. Yeah, so that's pretty average. In 20 minutes, you know, that's like starting to build your house and stuff, but you know, it's fine. We'll come over here. Oh, we'll see a creeper. Let it blow up, that's fine. And we'll come here. Bam. Bam. And let's dig around, because you never want to leave diamonds just laying there. Bam. Ah, you see that? Would have missed all of that if we didn't dig around a bit. So look at that. 6 diamonds. That's enough to make your pickaxe and your enchantment table, which are really the two things that you really... Those are the only 2 things you need. With your pick, it gives you obsidian. You can then use that and 2 of these diamonds to make your enchantment table, and then you can enchant your stuff and everything's good to go. So, look at that. Super easy. It only took me 20 minutes, and I didn't need to make a house. I didn't need to make any super, you know, difficult thing to do. All you needed, and I think it's only been 1 day, all you needed was 20 minutes, whole bunch of wood. You can look at my inventory. Everything was done legitimately except for that little bit where we were playing on peaceful, but even then, that's how you do it, guys. Make some ladders, get down there and do it. Hope this helped you guys. Hope everybody who watches this video starts a new world or starts doing this and finds diamonds. I hope everybody has a ton of fun with Minecraft. If this has helped you at all, or if you've had fun watching, please leave a comment or a like or a rating. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. Really appreciate it, guys, and I will catch you next time. Peace.